I came up with a great idea. Let's do emotions. How many emotions can there be? I'm a man. We have two. No. No, there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of emotions. So we're going to hammer through these, and I'm going to rank the emotions based off of, I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Aggressive. I don't like aggressive emotion. I feel like that's an awful place to start. So, already we're off on a bad foot. Agonized. Awful feeling. Anxious. Awful feeling. But, not as awful as agonized. Apologetic. Less awful, I guess. Arrogant. I mean, it feels good to be arrogant. Maybe that's why people do it. Okay. Bashful. Bashful's fine. It's cute, I guess. There's nothing bad about being bashful, but there's nothing great about being bashful, if you catch my drift. Blissful. Blissful's freaking great. I would say, right up there. A-class emotion. Bored, I would say bored and bashful kind of would be on the same level for me. Cautious, I mean, you're showing wariness, so that's something. C. Cold. Cold is not an emotion. But being cold sucks. So, I can't argue with this. Concentrating. These aren't emotions, these are states of mind. Cold is a temperature. Concentrated, C, I guess. Confident. Yeah, confidence, awesome. Be confident. Curious. Curious. Curious is nice. I'd say it's a sweet emotion. Demure. I like demure. That's also a great word. Just fun to say. Demure. All right. Determined. Determined's good. Everyone likes feeling determined. It means you're onto something. It means you want something. It means you're gonna get it. Determined, right up there. Disappointed. Yeah, disappointment sucks. Actually, disappointment might be like, apart from agonized, like disappointed is probably the worst feeling there is. Nothing hurts than being disapproved. But disapproving someone else, that's also harsh. That's hard. That's hard for people. Because no one wants to be, disapproving of someone else. Hopefully. Okay, disbelieving. Disbelieving is... I mean, you're kind of just aghast at that point. I don't know if disbelieving is a specific word for it. But, it's not the worst. But it's not bad. Disgusted. No one likes being disgusted. Distasteful. Again, more of a state of mind. Which I guess, whatever. I don't know if that's even the right. Distasteful is being like, ugh, no. Eavesdropping. These aren't emotions. Guys, these aren't emotions. These are literally states. This is an activity. But it's fun. So, ecstatic. Yeah, ecstatic is great. They're mentioning enraged sucks. Envious, not great. But hopefully you can work through your envy and get to the appreciative stage. Why isn't appreciative on there? They have disbelieving. Anyways, exasperated, at the end of your rope, not great. Exhausted, not great. Frightened. I don't even know what to say to some of these. But frightened sucks. It sucks to be scared. Frustrated, not great. All emotions suck. Grieving, the worst. Oh, God. God, these suck. Anyways, guilty, also terrible. Happy. Happy is good. Everyone likes to feel happy. It's not quite as good as ecstatic. I still feel like confidence the best feeling maybe so far. So, horrified. Well, that's not great. Definitely in the lower two. Well, horrified is even worse than being scared. So let's put that even lower. Hot. Who made this? I will say most people would prefer to be hot than cold. Not me. Hungover. Also, not a feeling. Hurt. Yeah, I guess that's well, you feel hurt because you feel something, but I don't anyways. Still sucks to feel hurt. Hysterical. Hysterical's great. I think that's good. Idiotic. Idiotic is, it's fun to feel that way. Let's feel idiotic. Like those songs that the Black Eyed Peas used to sing. Indifferent. I mean, it's better than feeling bad, but it's not great, Feeling innocent. Innocent is something you are or are not. It is not a feeling. But okay. Interested. Okay, yeah, something grabs your interest, especially when you have ADHD. You're just like, yeah, this, now, this, good. This, now, this, good. Jealous. Jealousy sucks. Loaded. I mean, it does feel good. So I can't help but have that be fairly high. I don't know. Accidental joke. All right. Lonely sucks. Love struck is good. That bubbly, cutesy, romantic feeling is good. Meditative, calm. Calm is a greatly over. Calm is something that does not get picked up as much as you want. So calm is good. I'll keep calm there. Mischievous. Okay, mischievous is a favorite. I will say this is probably a favorite emotion. Because everyone likes a little mischief. I grew up listening to the trickster gods like Loki and Hermes, and those are the ones I always gravitated towards, because apparently I am a shithead. And apparently I am just that kind of person. Miserable. No, thank you. Negative. No, thank you. Obstinate. Optimistic. Yeah, that's the stuff. But optimistic is also cautious as well. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just overly cautiously optimistic these days. But pained, not great. Paranoid, not great. Perplexed, very not great. Prudish. I mean, it's not as bad as some other ones. But puzzled. I mean, puzzled can be kind of good sometimes because you're still trying to figure things out and there's pleasure in figuring it out. But it still sucks. Not entirely, but it sucks a little more than the other ones. Regretful. Yeah, no one likes feeling regrets. Relieved. Well, relieved is great. I would definitely keep that right up there. Sad. Sad is sad. It's not as nice. It's not as bad as some of the other ones, but sad's definitely on the bottom. Satisfied. Super great. Everyone likes feeling sad. Satisfaction is huge. And I think it's important that we recognize that. Sheepish, a little bit coy, a little bit bashful, a little bit more, on the reserved side. That's fine. You can be sheepish if you want to. Shocked, not great, not bad. Shocked can be shocked good, and shocked can be shocked bad. Smug. I mean, smug can feel good. It feels good sometimes to be smug, to be like, oh, it's actually pronounced isosceles. Just something that doesn't really do anything. Surly. Surly is fine. I'll keep that there. Withdrawn. I mean, withdrawn is something else that's just like, yeah, I'm not really going out there. I'm not really doing much, but it's still good to have. Undecided. Indecisiveness. It's not a great feeling. Turned on. I mean, I think most people enjoy being turned on. So I would keep that, right up there. Loaded and turned on right beside each other. That feels like the right place to go. Thoughtful. When you're caring about someone. That's nice. That's a nice feeling. Sympathetic. Not a good feeling to feel, but good to be able to feel it. I do want to point that out. Suspicious. Suspicious is kind of in the middle, I think. Because it's good to be suspicious. You don't want to accept everyone at face value. And surprised. Surprised would be, I mean, that's another one. It could be good surprise or bad surprise. So these are how I'm ranking emotions and other things that aren't emotions that are just random things. So, yeah. What do you think? What did they miss? What is not here that should be? What is here that shouldn't be? I know two that I would pick, but what about you? Next time. I'll see you later.